You guys already know this is the main one tapping in all the way from H-Town, Houston, Texas. I'm here with my boy T.A.G.
T.A.G.
T.A.G, very nice, very evil.
Well, that's T.A.G shit.
The only thing we're gonna do is take over, baby.
Free fall as I dive through the kaleidoscope in my mind. No rope up to climb. Gotta remind myself that I'm fine. Mama, I don't really.
What it is, what it was, and what it do, T.A.G Nation. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? It's your boys, the original iteration of this conglomeration. You got Lip Beasley to my left. You got that handsome heartthrob to the right, Jaeger Bombastic, and you got 2 times 2 belt ScooterRay, because you know you got to say the full name.
It's all down there.
And we're here to bring y'all another.
Wait, aren't you a first time 2 belt?
Nah. Yep. I've been champ twice. But we're here to bring y'all another iteration of TMI, aka Tag Me In. And fellas, we've been having a pretty interesting week of professional wrestling, because roughly about an hour before we start, we get an announcement from Uncle Allen, aka AJ Styles. And pretty much he did an interview with Tokyo Sports, and he said, I will probably appear at WrestleMania next year, but it's not confirmed yet. The details are still undecided, but I will definitely retire within the next year. I don't want to show my fans a side of me that isn't AJ Styles. That's the main reason I've decided to retire before my body can no longer move.
Damn.
So Uncle Allen plans on hanging it up, y'all, in 2026. You know?
Yeah, it's the right.
Maybe like 46.
Something like that.
I think he might be 49, maybe.
I'll say, hold on. Uncle Allen is 48.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the right decision for him. And the reason I say that, because before I probably wouldn't have, because I'm like, oh, man, he looks like he's in his prime, he's still moving good. But based off of the way that Kurt Angle expressed his frustrations and regrets with him not retiring when he wanted to retire, he hates the way that he looks right now. You know, like looking back at his last match with Baron Corbin and going through his last run in WWE. He hates the way that it looks, and I can understand AJ's sentiment when he goes into it and it's like, you know what, I want to be sure that now that I'm able to move the way that I'm able to move, I want this to be the lasting impression that the fans have on me. Now, of course, a lot of us don't want to have to see AJ retire, but at the same time, we can't deny the fact that if he did go another 5 years, we would be having a different conversation, being like, man, he probably should have retired a long time ago. So, you know, absolutely.
You are definitely correct.
I don't know why, but I just can't see AJ Styles being somebody like Billy Kid's age and still wrestling.
Right.
I can't see a Ric Flair age John Cena or AJ Styles or even Randy Orton still trying to wrestle.
Yeah.
Well, you know, just like how in other, you know, sports with basketball, football, and things like that, when you're able to retire on your own terms without your body breaking down or anything like that, that's always a beautiful thing.
Oh,
and
I'm
I
happy
think
to see that he's able to do that.
Yeah, and then not only that, but we're talking about AJ Styles who's been giving us just greatness for 20 years. You know, so I can only imagine the things that man has to do to keep himself in shape, to keep himself that athletic. And, you know, I mean, hell, we saw last year when he came back to wrestle Carmelo, why ankle went out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I don't blame him for feeling this way. I really don't, especially after such a legendary career and everything he gave to the wrestling business. I don't blame Uncle Allen at all.
And it also it's a bit difficult for a lot of today's innovators to be able to have a sustained career to last past like prime age, because they would have to alter their whole move set completely, and AJ Styles has done so. He stopped doing the spinal tap. He stopped doing a lot of things, especially a lot of high flying things that he used to do. To handle
his TNA days were fucking crazy.
100%.
Crazy.
But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where you hate to see it, but you respect it.
Yes.
So hopefully they give him a good send off. I don't know if there's going to be a world title in that, but at the same time, if he plans on going out maybe at the end of the year, I could possibly see it. But.
So let me we starting early. Let me throw the 10-4 hat on right quick. Do y'all think he does a company tour? Like, if he's saying WrestleMania, if allowed, WrestleMania is his last time in WWE, do you think he tries to possibly pop up in TNA to have a match or two, or pop up in AEW to have a match or two, or possibly go back to New Japan and possibly have a match or two? Or do y'all think that WWE, that's it?
That's a good question.
I would hope that they let him do that, like get a legitimate farewell tour. But depending on
because he is getting this that was announced, this will go down. So,
oh really?
Yeah. So this is going down in Perth, per John Cena tweeting. AJ tweeted back, and then Triple H was like, "Bam, here y'all go then."
Okay.
So we're at least getting this one last time.
You might be onto something, Scoot. And I say that because I just looked up his contract. His contract is set to end around February.
Okay.
So if he does an extension to have one more Mania, we can see that be his last match in WWE, and potentially have matches in possibly a TNA, possibly in AEW, possibly in New Japan, just to, get that out the way.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, Bryan Danielson can still go.
I mean,
hold on a second now, man.
And he said he won't be full time. He never said he won't wrestle again.
Correct.
So Danielson and AJ at like Forbidden Door or all in.
And that's all way early before the year ends. So
yeah,
he'd still be in fantastic shape to do so. So
I think so too.
I'm
not mad at it.
Don't play with
I'm not mad at it, Uncle Allen. I'm not mad at the play.
Don't get me fan booking this shit.
Hey, look. So only reason why I thought about it is because with him saying WrestleMania potentially be his last if he's allowed on the card, I was like, hey, is that a play for you to potentially jump to other companies right quick and have one more little pop-up? Either a match or two, or an appearance at least, and then go on about your way. Because in TNA, I could see him popping up. I could see him just popping up, kind of like how he did. Like maybe not even have a match, but at least like be there. But as far as New Japan and AEW, hey, one more match type of energy.
I think with TNA, they're once this is over, they'll put him in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, for sure. Because the only reason why he said he didn't want to do it because he's actively still going. So, so yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here for it.
All right. Well, you know what? Speaking of here for it, the Pro Wrestling Illustrator released their, PWI 500. And the top 10 of this list, well, I'm going to go from 10 to 1. Number 10, we got the Billy Goat, Will Ospreay. Number 9, Mystico. Number 8, we got Seth freaking Rollins. Number 7, Who's House? Swerve's House. Swerve Strickland. Number 6, we got the innovator of the Yeet, Jey Uso. Number 5, we got former NJPW champion Hiroki Goto, aka E Honda, in the upcoming Street Fighter movie. Number 4, we got current AEW men's champion Hangman Adam Page. Number 3, Ring General Gunther. Number 2, the leader of the Death Riders, John Moxley. And number 1, the American Nightmare, Cody Raheem Rhodes. You got to say his full name.
African American icon.
African American icon, Cody Raheem Rhodes. So that is your top 10 of the PWI.
Did I hear you right that there's not a single woman in that top 10?
Well, they do 2 different lists. I think they started doing a men's list and a woman's list.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, what you got, Mr. Deasley?
It's because this whole list is still just because
you know what, and that was gonna be my next question. Like, how valid is this list still? Really? Yeah.
Well, who makes the list?
So it's Pro Wrestling Insider, and it's like a group of like so many people who so here it is.
Yeah, but is
the
it
criteria,
like a room of Jim Cornette's or is it a room of Tony
I don't
know.
So the evaluation period was from August 1st of 2024 through July of 2025, and the list follows win-loss records, championships won, quality of competition, major feuds, prominence within a wrestler's promotion, and overall wrestling ability. And that's what the list focus on.
All right. So here's where my issue stands with this. Shinsuke Nakamura is on this list at 63.
Okay, yeah, because I'm looking at the full list because if y'all want me to read you 11 through 20, I can read 11 through 20. Just to give y'all the top 20 all together. Okay, so 11 is the Rainmaker, Okada. Number 12, say his name and he appears, Joe Hendry. Number 13, current NJPW champion, Zack Sabre Jr. 14, current NXT champion, Obafemi. Number 15, CM Punk. Number 16, is he still the ROH champion and tag champion, Bandito? Or is he just tag champ? But number 16 is Bandito. Number 17 is the Alpha, Takesha. Number 18, Damian Priest. 19, Trick Willie. And number 20, so Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. And that's your top 20. Oh, we'll take that back. I'm sorry, Jaeger, because Masha Slamovich is number 25, so maybe they do mix men and women. Or is she the only woman in that? Maybe she's the only. Okay, from what I'm seeing, she's the only woman that I'm seeing in the top 100
men's category.
So I don't know if they mix men and women, but she's the only woman that I'm seeing. But I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dizzle. What you was getting to your point after I just read the top 20?
No, well, now I'm trying to see if there's any women on here because I don't see any within this.
Like I said, Marsha is the only woman that I'm seeing.
It's wild,
which is weird. Yeah,
but yeah, man. So you have Shinsuke Nakamura, and again, nothing against Shinsuke, but if you're
Yeah,
gonna put
Shinsuke
him
at
at,
63 is wild.
yeah, because if you're gonna sit here and tell and have
63.
me believe out of 500,
63 out of 500. Yeah.
out of 500. And if you're counting win-loss records, well, yeah, his shit would be nice because he wasn't on fucking TV. And
Okay, I'm seeing more women in the top, like in the further back. I'm seeing more women.
Oh, really now? That's wild.
and then you have Dominic at 48, which he should be higher on this list because
With
I agree.
storyline progression alone, yes, I agree.
well, because I mean, if they're talking about win-loss record and championships won, I mean, I'm assuming that they're taking a lot of things into account as far as impact and storyline and everything. He would be top on that list because, you know, regardless of how people feel about Judgment Day has been on top of Raw for the past year and a half, 2 years, depending on which iteration of Judgment Day that you're
like that, yeah.
to. So I mean, I don't know because I mean, even if you could, because Penta's at 45 over Dominic, and he hasn't won a championship.
Yeah.
Now, granted, his win-loss record may count and his impact may count as well, but you know,
his impact,
It did explode onto the scene in WWE.
True, but then you have Ricochet
like
at 40.
literally with the pyro.
True.
But see, this is the thing. Considering the time frame of August 1st to July 31st, I see Ricochet being much higher come next year.
And that's fair.
Because Ricochet really started to just hit his stride, especially now since he's teamed with GOA. So I see Ricochet being much higher come next year.
Yeah,
Sure.
This list is all over the place. It's absolutely all over.
It
the
is,
place.
but yeah. So, but I mean, I guess I wonder how serious do people take the PWI's list today? I mean, you know, they still do it. I mean, this is the what they say, the 35th. So
I don't know. I'd put it on the relevance that people hold.
IGN for gaming.
Like, yeah, I was gonna say IGN for gaming, but maybe even what's his name? Meltzer. Yeah, Meltzer.
Oh,
Dave Meltzer. Okay, and his whole 5-star ratings and all of that.
Yeah, and then his every now and then now a 6 or 7.
Okay. But yeah, so I mean, you know, congratulations to the top 10. You know, and once again, just to read off that top 10 again, it was Will Ospreay, Mystico, Seth Rollins, Swerve Strickland, Jey Uso, Hiroki Goto, Hangman Adam Page, Gunther, John Moxley, and Cody Raheem Rhodes. Gotta remember to say the full name. Gotta say the full name.
Like a Tribe Called Quest.
Exactly, you gotta say the full name. But yeah, before we get to the other list, last night on AEW, you know, our one of our favorite booker bands, you know, he made an announcement, and AEW is officially getting women's tag team titles. Now he didn't announce. Dizzle's face
already. This is a happy moment, sir. What are we doing? What are we doing?
He didn't announce how it was going to be determined. He just made the announcement. Renee showed off the belts, and here we go. All right, these ladies look like you got some things to say. Go ahead. Is this an early get it off your chest? Unintentional.
I like it, man.
This is a case of right thing, wrong time. Because now, if you two remember our very first episode of Tag Me In,
booking the women's division.
Yeah,
we literally talked about this and said that, hey, and then we alluded to it some more down the line as well, because when the women started to get more we said, okay, maybe they might benefit from a secondary title or some tag titles.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be a bad thing had they pulled the trigger before. But looking at everything as far as the landscape goes with AEW as of right now, I'm not saying that the women do not deserve it. I'm saying AEW doesn't deserve it because they haven't earned the right to have these titles because they can't book shit correctly. That's my issue.
I mean, look, to exactly that point, this would have been a good enough reveal even 3-4 months ago when there was still more like women's tag teams like forming and actually being on TV more.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, you probably have more women's trios at this point.
All they're gonna do is end up probably giving it to Megan Bain and Penelope Ford.
Probably. Or the
come on.
Or Julia Hart and Sky Blue.
Oh yeah, I forgot Triangle of Madness. You're right.
Look, honestly, these titles are probably going to go to somebody that has been waiting to get a championship or has fallen to either Mercedes or Tony Storm.
Yep.
I mean,
damn.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Because look, who
that's gonna piss me off is if it's just like a thrown together tag team.
Willow and Harley Cameron. There's them. That you're probably gonna.
No,
because Harley Cameron
is
down with Stat now, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, we can still get there because since we're talking about the women, Statlander went against oh my god, I totally forgot who Statlander wrestled last. Mina Shirakawa for the championship.
Yeah.
And of course, she used the seatbelt to win, and the seatbelt pin, and the Death Riders came out. Wheeler Yuler gave her a hug, and Moxley was kind of like, "Okay, congratulations." Harley Cameron standing in the corner like, "Wow, this is happening." Well, she proceeds to clothesline Wheeler Yuler. Pretty much told John Moxley he's number one, and they got the fuck out of there. So, yeah. Now they did announce come next week.
She told him he's number one twice.
Yeah, twice. Now they did announce for next week is going to be Darby Allin and Stat versus was it Pac and Marina?
Yeah, because Pac showed up last night as well.
Yeah, I know Pac showed up last night because I know it wasn't Moxley, but yeah, I think it's Marina and Pac versus Darby and Stat. So
Makes
there
sense.
you go. So
look, why are we doing this so late? The timing of their booking,
I guess it's better now than ever.
It's just late as fuck. Like you could have had Hangman lose, and this would have been like a prodigal son returning to have Darby against Mox.
Look, I mean,
like,
I
called
that
written like it was goddamn destiny, but
I called that months ago, but no, they wanted to give the belt to Hangman, so it's like fine, whatever.
Like, you even sold me on the shit. I was convinced
because I was sold on it. Speaking of a prodigal, speaking of a prodigal son returning, this ain't gonna be the best image, but as y'all see, the man to the far right, Orange Cassidy, came back with his conglomeration to take on 3 members of Uncle Callus's family. So Orange Cassidy is now back, ladies and gentlemen out there as well. Uncle Callus, Uncle Don,
Uncle Callus.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying it. I can't believe I'm saying that Uncle Callus, because this is a dark day, y'all. It's a dark day.
It's not a dark day.
I mean, hey, you gotta at least talk about how Orange Cassidy revealed, because
he was trying to debut a new painting, and Orange kind of popped out the painting like, fuck all of that. He was like, fuck all of that.
Yeah, Loki didn't like it at all.
I just don't care for the conglomeration, man.
I mean, especially since Hologram is about to turn evil. Because next week, so after they won, they announced that Hologram was 34-0. Kyle Fletcher comes out and says next week on the Dynamite 6-year anniversary, title versus streak. And most likely that's when the whole evil Hologram is probably going to show up or whatever, how the hell they going to do it. But yeah, I could definitely see that happening.
Evil hologram?
Yeah, they've been teasing like a darker version, like he's in all red. They've been teasing like a darker version, and it's a different wrestler. Hold on, let me see if they have an image, but it's a different wrestler that they recently got. Yeah,
but they just call him the Dark Hologram.
Well, he hasn't been fully revealed. He's just been kind of
my bad.
In vignettes. Hold on, I got an image of him. Will pop up soon. But yeah, he's just been in vignettes. But most likely, I can see it coming to fruition come next week because they've been teasing it for a couple of months.
It's crazy the amount of fucks I do not give about hologram.
Yeah, they've been teasing this variant, and
it's
it is another ass wrestler.
I care
am
even less.
Trying to figure out if that's a Tron luchador or the Power Ranger.
It would not surprise me. It would not surprise me.
Like it looks like a Super Sentai helmet, but then it looks like a Tron fit.
Apparently, it is wrestler El Clone. That's what he's going to be, and he is portrayed by Arez. I can't, pronounce my Spanish that well, but
is it like ARREZ?
No, AREZ.
Oh.
This gentleman here, if I can get if I can pop the
Aries,
it's probably more of that. Or it could be that too. I could have just probably put more on it, to be honest with you.
No, it could have just been like spelled funky for Spanish or something, but Arez.
But yeah, so
all right.
Hologram is still a thing that they still, care about. But if it loads up,
give me an El Clone photo, an Arez photo.
This is supposed to be the gentleman that's portraying.
No. That's
evil hologram.
Stop playing with me, bro. Give me the mask. Show me the mask. Yeah, but like show me that outside of that photo.
Oh no, this is all we've seen. We've only ever seen this. We haven't seen it fully, quote unquote, physically manifested. It's only been so how they've been portraying it. It'll pop up on screen, and then hologram will kind of glitch out, like he would kind of start holding his head like he's being quote unquote hacked into. That's the way they've been kind of selling it, like he's being hacked into, and it's like, okay, y'all got it. It's like, y'all got it. Yeah. So,
hold up.
Evil hologram. And most likely we'll probably see come next week since his streak is on the line. So, yeah.
Bro, this is... Man, I knew this.
What you got?
I knew it. I fucking knew. Because, see, I was like... Because when we saw the Tron shit... Because his name is fucking Aries. What's the new Tron movie coming out?
Aries.
I didn't even think about it.
Yep, Aries.
This match brought to you by Disney.
Right?
Oh no, please don't.
Oh no, ain't no please don't. It's already happening. It's been here.
Are they are they like have they actually co-advertised this with Tron?
Not yet.
Okay.
So that they haven't done yet. Not yet.
As long as I'm not hearing like fucking why can't I remember his name right now? Luchador on commentary.
Shit, I forgot his name.
Oh, y'all
Excalibur.
Come on.
Excalibur.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. As long as I don't hear Excalibur telling us to go see fucking Tron Ares at any point, then I'm all right with it. I'll say that it's like, okay, cool. They're doing a story without getting the endorsement. I guess it's free advertising. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's going to be advertised on their part because again, Max was bought out by Disney, so they have to bundle with Disney Plus.
Fuck, they were.
Get off my fucking TV. Like, I don't give a shit about any of this.
Yo.
Well, hey,
you know who started this dumb shit though? Was fucking WWE. Ever since we had the fucking like Doritos blackout match or whatever the fuck it was, or the Mountain Dew.
It was Mountain Dew.
It was Mountain Dew. Yeah, Mountain Dew blackout match, or these just ridiculous themed matches, and then like even gimmicked tables. There's a fucking Slim Jim table. I keep on laughing every time I hear the Slim Jim table, thinking, "No, there's no Slim Jim table. No, it's a consistent show up on WWE."
True, and the thing is, and that's perfectly fine. I don't mind that. Fine. No, because the thing is, it's expected from WWE, from them being a publicly traded company, and having to deal with these sponsors. That's fine. Now, when you ramp it up with the stuff with TKO, because UFC has been the poster child for having all of their advertisements not only in the octagon, but on all the fighters' shorts and all the other shit. Like, now that TKO mastered WWE, it's like you expect that to be the case with them. So it's like, I can't stand it. I do not like it because it's like a sensory overload thing because it's like it's all over the place. But at the same time, I'm not surprised. I don't like it, but I'm not surprised. With AEW, it just seems like they're just trying so hard to just be like, hey, look at us.
Well, in the end, it doesn't even matter.
It doesn't in the end.
No, it doesn't.
Well, speaking of, because obviously, no, wait, hold on. No, Jaeger, because you actually segued about things that don't matter. What was the point? No, because what was the point of having a coffin match just for Darby to come back last night? Of course, he wanted to finish what he started by setting all the Death Riders on fire, because what happened was after the match between Hangman, nope. That wasn't what happened. What was the main event match?
Hangman.
Whatever was the final match of the night, because I forgot Hangman and Moriarty was in the middle of the show. But this was the last moment of the match where Darby comes out and was threatening the Death Riders with the flamethrower. And there was one part where
he came out and saved Stat.
That's what it was. He saved Stat. Thank you. Because he almost did set Claudio on fire by accident.
He looked like it. But that man looks like he lost like even more hair than he already had.
Right. From that, at Wrestle Dream, Darby challenged Moxley to an I Quit match.
See, this is where the shit doesn't make sense, because I didn't watch.
Should have been I Quit match and then coffin match, not
exactly.
Not coffin,
exactly.
I quit.
Well, here. Okay, so Mox was set on fire.
Yeah, Mox was apparently set on fire, and he was back on Dynamite like nothing happened. Like, so there was nothing. There was nothing. Mox had his typical attire on. There was no signs that Mox was set on fire at All Out.
That's true.
So they expect me to give a shit about this. And now this is a crazy image that you have of it, because Darby looks completely drugged out. With
right?
This is crazy.
Like, look. If like for the people listening, if you've ever gone to any of these live shows, and if anybody even has a little bit of pyro, and you're anywhere
You feel that shit.
If you're not in like the opposite end, like from the ring back, you're still feeling that shit.
You feel all of that heat.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're in the upper decks or not. Actually, you'll still feel it like almost even more so. Fucking heat rises. So
Yep.
I'm just like, dude, you're blasting a flamethrower and you're like within 5 feet of fans.
Yeah.
Like, I'm wondering.
And he was like, and he was kind of like willingly shooting that shit sometimes. Like he was just like,
shit,
yeah.
I was like, Darby, what are you doing?
That's fucking crazy.
He
Man.
did look fucking dialed in though, like a kid that just got his favorite toy back.
But yeah, so at Wrestle Dream, he challenged Darby Darby challenged Mox to an I Quit match. And it's like, what? Like, what? Like, you just had a coffin match.
Yeah, Loki. Yeah.
But
like, yeah. Like, first of all, Mox needs to not be looking like he's indestructible. Like, I get it. You got some flame retardant gel on your back before you got lit on fire. I don't know. But you need to be at least wrapped up. Sell the kayfabe a little bit. And why are we immediately having him back on TV to begin with? He should just be like chilling for a month.
yeah, he was immediately.
If this was Attitude Era, they would be cutting to him in a hospital bed, wrapped up like.
Yep. Yep. But hey,
crazy.
I mean, like it then like I guess I'm tripping off the more of the fact of it didn't even like wait a week. Like literally, this went down Saturday, and boom, this is going down Wednesday. Like it didn't even like give it an extra week to even sell nothing. It was like, nah, this is happening immediately.
He's fine. Nobody. You know what that says? He's of the opinion that nobody watched All Out.
Apparently, that's the way they acted.
Acting like it was just a house show.
Like, you know, All Out was like in a bubble, and it was like, okay, this is outside the bubble. Now we're back in reality. Now, you know, All Out existed outside the bubble. This is now we're back. But yeah, so there you go. So yeah,
A filler arc.
basically. But also some interesting things that happened. Dizzle, your prediction did not come to fruition with the NXT Men's Championship against the TNA, because midway through the match, mad TNA wrestlers littered the arena, and Mike Santana was on commentary, and him and Trick got into it. The match got thrown out, and it turned into a full TNA NXT brawl. Not only did it turn into a full NXT TNA brawl, but TNA came out on top. Now, of course, smart ass wrestling fans could look and be like, okay, most of those people in the ring are former WWE people, which is absolutely true. But TNA wrestlers came out on top. I mean, because as you look, you got Cedric Alexander, you got the Inspiration, you got Matt Cardona, you got former Xia Li, you have Zachary Wentz, you have Frankie. Well, no, Frank Kazarian never actually wrestled, but Alicia Fox was there, Eric Young was there, even though Eric Young was originally TNA, so I'll give him TNA. But I mean, but Eric Young was there, Moose was there. So
I am happy Matt Cardona's back in WWE, baby. Let's go.
It kind of makes me wonder when they're going to plan this full-on NXT TNA brawl situation.
This is only a little insulting in my eyes. Just because they're not doing a TNA versus WWE style clash.
I can agree with that.
So then, Mike Santana is going to beat Trick Williams for that title.
Yeah, that's the way it looks like it's going to go down.
Yeah,
It's just a matter of when they're going to pull that trigger. And speaking of TNA, TNA President Carlos Silva is pretty much saying, once we secure our new TV deal, we're going to prove why we're the number 2 wrestling company out there.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again.
TNA President Carlos Silva has said, once we secure our new TV deal, we're going to prove why we're the number 2 wrestling company out there. He was like, no offense to AEW or anything like that. No. We're going to prove that we're number 2.
How do you fix your lips to say some stupid ass shit? Like, that's some beta ass shit. Like, I get that you have a whole contractual agreement with WWE.
Yeah.
But to put yourself in the position to be like, hey, and just proudly just be like, we're going to show the world why we're the number 2. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Correction. My bad. It was not Carlos Silva. It wasn't Carlos Silva that said it. It was Santino Marella.
Okay.
Santino Marella said it.
Okay.
My bad, Carlos. It was Santino. It was Santino that said it.
Importance does Santino have again?
He's the DOA.
On screen, he's the director of authority.
Okay. If he
But
said
like,
it was Santino Marella. Okay. He's just there. I don't know if he has any dealing with any
I'm just
dealings with the company for real.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. I'm just hoping he doesn't have any like legit dealings. If that's the case, then yes, I share Lip's sentiment up there in the giggle of a silly man doing a silly thing.
100%. 100%. That's crazy.
But yeah, so they was like, hey, we prone to be number 2.
Again, for those of you that don't know, Santino Marella saying that is like Jon Stewart announcing that for like, I don't know, news.
All right, so here was one of Santino's quotes. Bound for Glory is going to be another one. We're going to capitalize on that audience. We're going to send the message out to the wrestling world. We're here. We're knocking on the door. You better look out, because once we get that TV deal, we're number 2, man. I know Tony Khan has lots of money. I get it, but the fans speak. The fans dictate who's 1, 2, 3, and not your bank account. But hold on. Of course, WWE's number 1. They're so far ahead that we'll never catch it in my lifetime. Number 2 is attainable. Number 2 is something we can really do. If we accomplish it, that's humongous. So that was Santino's deal. That was Santino's speech. His quote that he did with what was it? Lucha Libre Online.
Okay.
That they gonna be number 2. You know what I'm saying?
We're the number 2. Is all I can imagine.
That was actually a pretty good Santino there, Jaeger. I'm just letting you know that was actually a pretty good Santino.
Appreciate it, man. My brother and I would always like crack up whenever he was doing that. Cobra! We just thought that was like funny as shit. Also, we were the influence and stuff.
I just love how Dizzle just had a good laugh. Like he just had a good laugh at that one.
The way you're saying that, you're about to wipe that smile off my face, I'm sure.
I'm about to announce a departure from NXT that I know a lot of people are sad about.
It's not too sad though.
No, it's not too sad, but
I mean, they're definitely guaranteed work later.
But Jasmine Nix appeared to be beat up on NXT, and Fallon and JC just kind of dismissed her and basically kicked her out the group. Then come Wednesday morning, it was announced that Jasmine Nix is not re-signing her contract, that she's going to let it ride out, and she's pretty much a free agent now. You know, she doesn't have to adhere to the 90 days or anything like that. She's a free agent. She pretty much did a video and said that, you know, she was playing soccer in Iceland when they approached her. So for the last 3 years, she's been there. She had setbacks with her knee, you know, broken nose and everything. Of course, she was grateful. She just didn't like the money that they was offering. So she's going to take her talents elsewhere.
Yep.
I mean, we don't know what elsewhere is. We don't know if she's going to still continue wrestling. She's going to go back to soccer or what.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like she'll do pro wrestling. I think she might end up doing something sports related overseas.
Yeah.
Because I mean, to be perfectly honest, a lot of women in sports do better in sports overseas versus in America anyway. So
that's true. Sadly,
yeah, I'd say that's. I mean, I would be like, I'm not saying that it's out of the cards, but I would be surprised if she did something pro wrestling related.
Same.
I mean, how long was she here? They said 3 years.
3 years. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Look, if she ended up falling in love with wrestling, then that's hopefully she'll take her talents elsewhere and be happy. But yeah, she's done with the life, then yeah, by all means, go wherever you're happier.
Yeah,
pretty much.
100%.
But that comes down to it. But yeah, so Jasmine Nix, we wish you all the best. You know, and it would not surprise me if they end up replacing her with Lainey Reed, to be honest with you. So there you go. All right. So before we get to the, you know, wrapping things up, there was another list that came out, and depending on, you know, how much y'all feel, but Bleacher Report decided to release the 25 greatest WWE women's wrestlers of all time.
Yeah.
Now, this list has been having people upset. Now, I'm on Bleacher Report themselves, and I'm going to just read the list from 25 to 1. If y'all need me to stop at any time, just let me know. But to start off the list at number 25, you had Michelle McCool. Shut up, Jaeger. Number 24, we have Jacqueline. Number 23, Bull Nakano. Number 22, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. 21, Alundra Blaze. Number 20, I'm pretty sure Leo will not be happy, Liv Morgan. 19, Little Miss Bliss, Alexa Bliss. Number 18, AJ Lee. 17, Mickey James, blasphemy. 16, Natalia. 15, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix, blasphemy once again. Number 14, the fucking Bella Twins. How the fuck did the Bella Twins get to 14? Whatever.
How are they above so many people?
Oh, they give a little blurb of why this person kind of is in their thing, but whatever. Number 13, EO Sky. Number 12, which that's blasphemy. Number 12, Paige. This one right here. Number 11, Ronda Rousey. What the fuck? Okay, fine, whatever.
She should be right above Michelle McCool.
I agree. Number 10, Lita. Number 9, Asuka. Number 8, Chyna. Number 7, the EST, Bianca Belair. Number 6, Bayley. Number 5, Sasha Banks. Number 4, Rhea Ripley. Number 3, Trish Stratus. Number 2, Charlotte Flair. And how dare they not even put Naomi in the top 25 at all, which is fucking insane. But number one,
why is Michelle McCool in the top 25, but Naomi isn't?
And number one, the man, Becky Lynch.
I'm gonna let y'all run before I get to my points.
How the fuck Naomi's not in the top 25 is crazy.
Yo, that fucking they're the same, just from WWE, right?
Yeah, just WWE. Let me see if they gave a criteria of it all. But
where did they say Oscar was?
Oscar was 10? No, 7.
Okay,
no, I'm sorry. Oscar was 9. Oscar was 9. Of course, China being the eighth wonder of the world. But
no, they just did that for the fuck of it. That's that. I'll bet you they did that as a little wink in the nod. Yeah.
Okay, so this is what they did. So this list was before WrestlePalooza, so it was pretty current. But the way they ranked it to their in-ring ability, historical significance to pro wrestling and its premier promotion, mainstream appeal, and championship resume. And you don't have Naomi in the top 25?
Yeah, they fucked up.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like, in all due respect to AJ Lee, because I am an AJ Lee stan, but AJ Lee's been out of the game for a minute.
No, but this is over the course of.
This is over the course of the history. I mean, to be fair,
but also Paige as well is like been out of WWE for a fucking ever too.
But also, to be fair, you don't even put Sable on the list.
Yeah,
and I wasn't the biggest Sable fan, but if we talking about transcending things and popular and mainstream appeal and historic, I understand her in-ring ability wasn't the best, but for what Sable and Jacqueline was doing at their time, because I mean, you put Jacqueline on here, but not even Sable.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Hell, you don't even put motherfucking Mae Young on the list. Like, how you leave off Mae Young?
Yeah, if you're doing all time, yeah, that's a good damn point.
I can see you leaving off Moolah. I can see you leaving off Moolah due to her past, but you don't even put Mae Young on the list. Like, what's happening here? But this looks like you got some bars to get off. But go ahead.
I only took so many tables.
Right?
The problem.
How did she do that? I'm sorry.
The problem with this list. The problem with this list is that it doesn't make any sense because it seems like the criteria for putting somebody on this list is all over the place. Which is what upsets me because for the past month, Becky Lynch has been on TV talking about how she's been ranked number 1, which she doesn't deserve that spot. Like I'm gonna be
absolutely not.
I'm
sorry, but go ahead. Sorry.
China shouldn't be on this list. Nothing against her, but
hold on. Let's see. It's kind of a long little blurb, but here we go. With a physique carved from granite, China arrived in 97, a specimen unlike any that pro wrestling has seen before, while she spent the first 2 years in DX as the enforcer. In 99, that's when she forever changed the perception of women and wrestling could achieve. After nearly earning a spot in the main event of that year's SummerSlam, she set her sights on winning gold, challenging Jeff Jarrett for the IC title. At the close call the month before, China defeated Jarrett for the Intercontinental Championship at No Mercy of 99, becoming the first and only woman to hold that title. She would hold the title once more after mixing it up with Jericho, Guerrero, Malenko, Hardcore Holly, Angle, Rikishi, and among others. When it came time for her to focus her attention on the women's division, she conquered it too, defeating Ivory for the championship at WrestleMania 17, blowing through Lita, Trish, Molly Holly, to name a few, in her final run of the promotion. The wrestling world lost China far too soon in 2015, but her legacy endures. Already in the Hall of Fame as a member of DX, the story of women's wrestling cannot be told without her, and hopefully one day she will get the individual recognition befitting a contributor of her stature. So that's the reason why
Okay.
they gave her.
That's the thing. And that's the reason why she doesn't belong on this list, because her contributions to women's wrestling is zero contributions, because one, she didn't even want the women's championship, and when she did get the women's championship, she basically did nothing with it, because she had that, just like when we did our list for the women's championship, she held that for months and was off TV, and then she was out of the company. And this is nothing against China. I want everybody to understand that.
Yeah,
China.
No man, you hate strong women.
No, China's contribution
is to wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling as a whole. Yeah,
but if we're talking about to the women's division, China shouldn't be on this list. Now, the 4 horsewomen absolutely should be. Alexa Bliss, if she's gonna be on this list, she needs to be dead last, if not off. Ronda Rousey, I would put her on this list only due to her contributions when she entered the company. Not for her long standing and stuff like that. She brought more eyes on the company as far as the women's division. Did she contribute a lot to it? Absolutely not. But what she did do.
Hold on. For the first sentence for Ronda Rousey, who knows if women's wrestling could be accepted to the extent it is today without Ronda Rousey? That is the first sentence.
Well, that's
the first sentence.
And this is where the issue that I have with that, because that's a sentence that you would use for her in terms of UFC, because she is the reason why the UFC has a women's division. But in terms of WWE was already established. They didn't need Ronda Rousey. Did she put more eyes on the company? Absolutely. But she's not the reason that they are where they are.
Also,
AJ
the first sentence,
that fucking reason. Anyway,
hold on. Also, the first sentence of the second paragraph, her star power made the first ever women's main event at WrestleMania 35 possible.
Now, you can argue that because she was in the first, she was in that first main event, but at the same time, so was Charlotte. And then you had Becky, but Becky's star power was more through the fans. Charlotte would be placed there anyway because WWE fucking loves her. But
she's the corpo.
It's hard to refute Ronda Rousey being put in that main event and then adding that adulation onto her. But that's why I would put her at, in the high 20s on this list. Her and Alexa Bliss would be next to each other if that's the case.
I'm gonna read y'all the first couple of paragraphs of Becky Lynch, and then I'll let y'all just take it away because it's the reason why they gave Becky Lynch number one. Becky Lynch is the man and the greatest women's wrestler in the company's history. An overlooked member of the WWE roster, despite her exploits in NXT as one of the 4 horsewomen, she emerged from near irrelevancy in summer of 2018, turning heel and betraying Charlotte Flair. Instead of facing jeers in arenas across the country, she was greeted with cheers from fans who had long appreciated her work and the personality she showcased on social media and whenever she was allowed to express herself on TV. Defiant, rebellious, and confident, Lynch launched her The Man persona shortly after and has not looked back since. Undeniable popularity earned her a spot in the historic main event of WrestleMania 35, where she defeated Charlotte and Ronda to lead MetLife Stadium with the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship. Even when her year-long run at the top of the division was cut short by her pregnancy, she returned after well over a year away and seamlessly transitioned into Big Time Bex, a heel persona that was instrumental in elevating Bianca Belair's star entering WrestleMania 38. And therein lies what make Lynch great. As a big star as she is, with appearances in mainstream media and on the New York Times bestseller list, she has also proven selfless, using her stature to help elevate others, such as Belair and more recently Lyra Valkyria. Now embroiled in a rivalry with the returning AJ Lee and enjoying her first sustained on-screen partnership with husband Seth Rollins at the top of the Raw brand, there is no signs that Lynch is ready to or will relinquish her spot at the top of this list. That is the reason why they gave Becky number one. There you go.
It's crazy how they literally have the 4 horsewomen in reverse as far as where they should be amongst each other. Becky should
Becky
be dead
1,
last.
Charlotte 2,
Bailey.
Sasha
3,
5,
and Baylor 4.
and Bailey is 6.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they
So
have Bailey last of the 4 horsewomen.
Which I would interchange between her and Sasha on who would be first out of those two. Charlotte would be 3.
I've always said Sasha was the best of the 4 horsewomen, and I've always said Sasha gave every woman their best match. So if we were going off of their criteria, if we were going off of their criteria and what they said, Sasha would be like number 1, if not number 2.
Mm-hmm.
But once again, this goes back to what I was saying about with PWI. How much we care about Bleacher Report's top 25 like that.
If they putting the Bella Twins on here, not at all. Not at all.
You know, how much are we caring about what Bleacher Report has to say?
Because you can make an argument for a lot of people on here, but to have the Bellas in smack dab in the middle of this list, like, hell no, that absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm over there with that.
But hey, that was Bleacher Report's top 25 greatest WWE. Now, who knows if they're going to do AEW or men's list or whatever, but that was their list that they created. And I know it had the IWC talking because they were not happy at the fact that Becky was number 1 at all.
No fucking sense. Absolutely none.
All right.
I mean,
go ahead.
No, I mean, I'm just not surprised that people were upset at the top 10 or just that Becky was number 1 or whatever.
But all right, gentlemen, we are getting to that point of the show that we love so much. It's that get it off your chest. Let's what y'all got to get off y'all's chest this week? You know what? I'll go ahead and go first.
All right.
And y'all can help me to understand because maybe I must have missed the memo. Why does Taz get so pissed off when other wrestlers wear orange? I understand he was orange and black his whole career, but if any AEW wrestler show up in orange, he gets audibly upset. And it's like, my boy, when did you own a color orange? Like orange is like I can see if he wore like a very specific orange or one of those very elusive colors, but orange is a main color. And I never understood why Taz gets so upset when people wear the color orange.
I think it's
without his permission or whatever.
It's got to be a sense of self-importance because
it's
almost like he's treating it like how people treat the number 23.
Yeah,
if you're playing on the Bulls, like nobody can wear the number 23, or you know, if you play on the Patriots, nobody can wear Tom Brady's number. Nobody can wear number 12. You know, so it's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, because that's like Natalia or Brett or anybody saying, "Hey, you better not wear pink."
I mean, and even that would make sense.
Big ass reflective glasses.
Which because Macho Man did both of them first anyway.
That is also true too. But yeah, like that was like my good because like I really caught it watching All Out because Kevin Knight had on orange and he was like, I don't know, there's too many people wearing orange, and it was like, and you know I've caught it before anytime he mentioned it, and it was like Taz really be getting upset when other people be wearing orange that I guess he doesn't approve or they get it approved through him that hey, we wearing orange tonight, Taz. So I don't know.
Look,
I still love the guy.
Oh, yeah.
I love Taz. I love his commentary. It was just the fact that I just realized why he gets so upset when people rock orange. Like you know, like he owns the rights to orange.
It's Taz, man.
Pretty much. That's the best way to say it. It's Taz. Dizzle, Jaeger. Yeah, who wants to go next?
I don't think I really have much of anything. I mean, aside from these fucking, you know what, Bleacher Report and PWI, just stop. Just stop. You know what, PWI, you're a staple in this. I'm gonna let you do what you do because like, hey, people gonna be stupid. You like IGN in my book, so it's almost inevitable. But Bleacher Report, don't you ever put a fucking list out like this again, because look, and look, I mean this sincerely, Bleacher Report, because you lost all credibility. And again, everything against the Bellas in terms of lists like this. I can understand a cultural appeal, the whole WWE Divas thing on USA. That's a reality TV show that has no full what.
Yo,
hey, including. So while you getting it off your chest, I went back to it. Brie and Nikki Bella may not be traditional wrestlers, and some may argue against their inclusion this far up the list. There is no denying their impact on women's wrestling and the achievements of female stars in WWE, both in and out the ring. They championed the hashtag Give Divas a Chance social media movement that forced WWE to make a greater investment in the women's division and ensured they would no longer be subjected to shortened match times. They transcended the business, becoming reality television stars on the E! Network's Total Divas, which helped shine a light on the division stars outside the ring. Immensely popular, the twins continue to appear from time to time, with Nikki currently enjoying another stint in the company. The duo was duly inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2020. So that's the reason why they're that high up on the list.
And the crazy thing is, none of that is true. Because even when even when Divas was on TV, they weren't even the hot shit. They were still getting short matches. When we did the fucking tier list, we were talking about Michelle McCool, and this was during that time where she was still getting short matches. When women stopped getting short matches, we're at the tail end of AJ Lee's run and the beginning of Paige's run, when they started to push everything going on in NXT. NXT is the reason why women started getting a lot of time during these matches. So that whole stance on that whole article, or that whole paragraph or whatever, is fucking stupidly wrong. See, it's a problem with people being wrong, because people get confident and then they're confidently wrong and then they sound stupid. That's the problem that I have, man, because it's like, who wrote this shit?
Exactly.
Hold on, did they actually say who wrote it?
Eric Beeston.
Eric Beeston definitely beat off to himself after this.
Hey,
he felt very accomplished and thought he had done something. And you know what, Eric Beeston, I only gotta think that you are, in all fairness, including the social media relevance, the reality TV show, you're thinking across a lot of spectrums. If you're gonna give a top 25 women's wrestlers, don't try and factor in the entertainment side of it outside of the ring.
All right, since we still on Dizzle to get it off your chest, this is the gentleman here.
Oh, I'm looking at him right now.
Okay.
Well, and I'm looking at him right now.
Yeah, that's the gentleman right there. So there you go.
And don't worry, people, we're not doxing anybody. He's a public figure, so just
yes, he's a public figure. Yes, he's a freelance pro wrestling writer. Yeah.
Like the only people you should dox are like Nazis and like
facts.
Bad people. Yeah,
facts.
So, yeah, man. These fucking. I don't. It's hard to find the words for stupid shit like this, because these lists can't be for professional wrestling fans, and I think this is why professional.
I don't think so.
Maybe it's to try and draw like casuals in.
I don't even know if it's that.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't really look like it's trying to do too much inclusion. So,
I don't know, man. Just stop. Bleacher Report, specifically Eric Beeston.
You know what?
Stop.
This isn't even for
he's a
casuals
feature
to
writer.
read. This isn't
I think
even
so.
for casuals to read. This is for minimals. Like people that are very, very loosely keeping up with whatever the hell's going on in wrestling. Or people that like, or what was it? Not. It's like the Gen Z that grew up with wrestling because they saw wrestling across so many spectrums, like in media and like TV, internet, social media, reality TV. Like saw like the kayfabe completely broken in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they're considering their entire lives and like their contribution to wrestling because of that. But
hey, who knows?
Look, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate and see where it's at, but yeah, bro, this is just oh yeah, I remember these people. Like I feel like you gave a top 25 list of who you remember off the top of your head.
Oh, well, this explains it. He's a hoodie wearer, coffee drinker, depressed writer, and walking cliche.
Oh,
and that's all in his bio.
Oh.
There it is, people. This is the person that wrote the top 25 women's list for WWF/WWE across all eras at this
Actually,
point.
yeah.
But yeah, Jaeger, anything you want to get off your chest, or did you kind of share that one with Dizzle?
I mean, I was gonna just make a joke about how he put Michelle McCool on the list and like somehow left off other amazing contributors like currently known as Athena. What was her name? Ember Moon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ember Moon.
Well, they still count her as for NXT, even though she was on WWE for a stint.
See what I'm saying? Selective work. Anyway, yeah, this will hit the nail on the head, and I don't know. I jumped in where I wanted to.
For sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, that concludes this episode of Tag Me In, aka TMI. Hey, Mr. Diesley. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and hit us with that beautiful outro.
Of course. You know what it is, folks. Whether you loved it, hate it, don't forget to rate it. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Leave all your questions, comments, concerns down below. Make sure that you tag that like button, tag that subscribe button, tag that notification bell. Make sure that you are up to date and caught up on everything that we are dropping, and make sure that you are watching out for it because things are steadily dropping randomly. Well, except for this, because this happens to be dropping every Thursday/Friday. But regardless of the fact, to go ahead and just speed things up, I'm just going to warm up the nice good old Too Sweet and make sure the people watching this as well, not just us, are warming it up so you can join in on a good old bada bail.
Bam.
And of course, until you see these handsome faces and hear these immaculate voices, we bid you all adieu. And until next time, you beautiful, 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 beautiful mother effers, tag the fucketh out.
Peace.
Dollars make a way to make a change. Gotta be insane to make them same mistakes again. So I'm switching lane to lane. Pray to